Zoom is needed right now. I mean, I think you're going to be working this weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I'm here to help. Yeah, no. I don't think I will probably go off and on, I'm sure. And I may even take a family break for like an hour at some point. Maybe it's, let's call it 6 p.m. And then I'll go back into it. The demand is off the chart. So
I think,
you know,
I think it's going to be like that for everybody now at this point. I saw a meme that was talking, like, it's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday anymore. It's day 7 of, what's going on. It's just like
exactly.
there isn't, because we're all at home now, I feel like it's going to be so much more difficult on technically a weekend, right?
Right, exactly.
Differentiate, should I work today or should I not?
No, exactly. It's kind of like, it's such a funny thing because the way the culture has been disrupted a little bit, the day of the week is kind of irrelevant, and even the time. In fact, it may be, I was back on it last night, just helping people get solutions until about 1:30 a.m. But it didn't really bother me in a weird way because we're in this kind of like, kind of a weird kind of limbo feeling state of time. And, but, thank goodness that's this window.
Yeah, that's the perfect way of putting it.
Mm-hmm,
You take
and the other thing too is, correct. And the best part is I feel like I'm keeping the human interactions with this. Thank the Lord. It's keeping my sanity. I was even on last night with my dad. I went with, I was on with a couple. He was the best man at my wedding. We were on Zoom as well. It's just great. So it's like I'm working in even the personal connections on Zoom between work as well. So
I think that's what I'm liking the most about it is, I mean, the flexibility of it being utilized now for, like you just said, you're talking to your dad. I have friends who are doing happy hours. Of course, we're seeing all over LinkedIn, people are doing their own happy hours with their workforces. It's just perfect for where we're at right now. And it's a great tool to have. I know that me and Paula, my girlfriend, will be doing a happy hour with some friends at like 7 p.m. tonight.
We talked about this.
Everything going. It's exciting.
We talked about the same thing. Which is great. And then it's kind of fun to come out of this too. We've had some, in light of all the crazy, the stress, the rush to help people. We've had some amazing feedback. I've had a few where we saved a few of the companies that we work with their all hands calls. Even today, there was a couple that went on. The competitor solutions just simply were failing, and the numbers of people they needed on. And we jumped in and provided that. So if they had a call of 3,000 people, we kept it on. We kept the train on the tracks. It's pretty cool. So that's fun. So
that's great. That's great. Yeah. And to know that you can, hold over a live call like this, that capacity, and have run, so successfully is the great thing about the tool. And we're seeing the same exact thing here. With our hardware, with the YVC 200, I mean, these distributors are stocking up on them. Our wireless mics are doing great for schools. And, we've got the YVC 330, which is one of my favorite ones. This is for people who are working in living rooms where they've got kids running around, sound cap technology on this new piece of equipment here. So,
it's wonderful. It helps keep a lot of that background down. Yeah, I will tell you this too. I've been moving around the property here at home working because you'll stir crazy at the same desk. So I have one of our partners' Zoom room systems on a stand, but have the Yamaha soundbar on that one, and man, it's great. And I even did have. I ended up being a long distance from it earlier on something I was doing, and they were picking me up really well. I was like, oh, thank God, man.
That's perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, man. So it's great, man. I'm so happy with the audio solutions you guys give us for these are great. And I always remind people on calls that, even with we think in terms of video, but the audio experience is still probably more than half of the experience of the call. Because when audio blips, audio drops out, that's when people lose this.
Yeah. The interaction is, it's intertwined you know, making sure you're having a great video solution and making sure you're having something perfect for the audio. Like you said, you
Absolutely.
know, if you're in the middle of a conversation, audio drops out or anything like that, you're seeing the face, which is great, but you're losing out on the presentation and the you know, the
You nailed it.
quality. Yeah.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Well said. Couldn't say it
You-
better.
So is that a Yamaha piano in the background?
Yeah, I think that one is. Actually, you have to edit that out. That's an old Kimball, I believe. But
Nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
But I'm trying to see if there's something Yamaha on my desk right now. I know. Yeah, I need to. I saw someone had my first guitar I ever bought, the SE200 back in the 80s online in our neighborhood. And I was like, man, I'm going to miss that thing. I may have to go grab one of those for vintage effects. You know?
There we go. There we go. I'll help you out with that.
Oh, man.
So other
Good
than
stuff.
that, I mean, dude, I am seeing what I'm really loving is basically like you just said, you guys created what you helped somebody put together a 3,000 person virtual, you know, conference, and I'm seeing all over LinkedIn. Everyone's taking pictures. I mean, we had our team meeting today using Zoom, and I took a picture of it. You know, you just seeing all the faces and the capacity that it can grab as well is crazy.
That's it. I mean, it's more important than ever, and I think in what could become a little bit of stir craziness and isolation, this is huge, man. I think still to see a human face, the interactions, the expressions like this, get the good audio, it's wonderful. So
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. I could not agree more.
Yeah. I'm glad to have you guys as a partner. It's awesome when we sell our room solutions for sure, and I can talk to you about getting the audio in there as well, and kind of bringing that on the big stage. So
yeah, I know. We just had a disty who's just got I think about 100 of these YBC 200s, and they're putting them together with Zoom rooms, and they're selling them as bundles. I mean, it's perfect in these times as a company in general. You know, you want to make sure that your people that are working from home are provided with the most efficient and productive equipment, both software and hardware. So I love that we're working together. You know, it's just
great.
Yeah, it couldn't be a better fit.
No, it couldn't. It's great. I mean, this is definitely when you can't be there in person. This is certainly the best way to go. And